So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are here in Redditch and we've come to take a look at Rockline. There's the logo. Rockline Industries. People who make it right, apparently. The factory entrance is straight on. They do have security over here where there's a yellow phone, lots of cameras, the barrier is down and you are not allowed to smoke beyond that point, so that point must be where their site starts. No pedestrians at all through the gate according to them. We do have a public footpath right there and right here, so public being around this area shouldn't be a problem for them. Now, Rockline manufactures wet wipes for brands and retailers. As the website states, a world-class manufacturer of wet wipes. And some of the product areas they cover include baby wipes, personal wipes, adult incontinence wipes, household cleaning, disinfectant wipes. They also emphasize being a contract manufacturer, so you can work with them to design and develop bespoke wet wipe products for your own brand.
The video begins with subtle confrontation. A staff member questions a drone operator's permission to film on private grounds. This opening instantly establishes tension between personal rights to record and corporate control over their space. The auditor then transitions into an introduction, situating the audience in Reddit and introducing Rockline Industries. His tone is confident yet observational, blending curiosity with procedural awareness. Through a detailed visual tour, he identifies company signage, no smoking zones, pedestrian restrictions, and public footpaths, effectively establishing where public access ends and private property begins. What stands out here is the auditor's consistent effort to justify his presence as legitimate. He clarifies that he remains on public land while flying over the factory, a crucial legal distinction often emphasized in auditing culture. The early drone preparations, safety checks via drone assist, and explanation of flight zones also reinforce a professionalism. It's a subtle but important layer. By demonstrating procedural compliance, the creator builds credibility before any confrontation escalates. This segment effectively sets a foundation. Curiosity-driven exploration framed within legal boundaries, inviting viewers to question how far public observation should extend when corporate transparency is at stake.
Behind the gatehouse there, there's the little 360. And there are more rules that you can see from over here. No pedestrians through the vehicle entrance seems to be one of their strict rules. But the guys over near security are watching now. That as long as that's all they do is watch, then we'll have no problem at all with you guys here at Rockline. But the time has come for me to get David up and let's see what Rockline looks like from above. So as always, we've checked on drone assist and there are no flight restrictions in the area today. We have a blue zone, a Met balloon release, active in 17 hours. Not active today. So Rockline, world-class manufacturer of wet wipes here in Redditch. Let's have a look at you then, shall we? 35 meters, there we are. Public footpath runs all the way down there. And a Rockline and their yellow high-vis guys that are having a little look behind here. What are they doing? Well, lots of sand and a skip of rubble, but I can't see what they have actually been doing. Down there, where they have the barrier, leads to quite a large car park. That's nice. They do have another barriered, probably the exit, and some goods on the back of that trailer there. What sort of wet wipes do we have then? So what brands do we have? Tesco. So wipes for Tesco on one trailer there. So that's an example of one of the ramps attached to a 40-foot shipping container.
Once the drone lifts off, the tone shifts from confrontation to documentation. The footage offers an aerial look at Rockline's operations, revealing loading areas, car parks, and signage, all narrated with calm, descriptive commentary. The auditor adopts an almost journalistic approach, pointing out details like skips of rubble, barriers, and storage areas while speculating about factory processes. It's informative yet slightly playful, as he jokes about creating his own brand of DJ Audits wipes. This segment exemplifies the audit's dual nature. It's both an investigation and a performance. The drone footage offers transparency to the public, showing what would otherwise remain unseen, but the creator's voice adds interpretation and humor, keeping it engaging. When employees notice the drone and react, even throwing stones at it, the video gains dramatic tension. The creator's calm reaction, how childish, subtly critiques such behavior while reinforcing his own professionalism. This balance of observation and restraint is key to maintaining credibility in auditing videos. In essence, the drone sequence visualizes industrial life from above while simultaneously exposing how workers and management respond when the corporate veil is momentarily lifted. It's a test of transparency, patience, and respect between both sides.
And more staff with their high vis walking around, throwing stones up at the drone. Look. Oh dear. Nice try. How childish. We see a drone, so we have to act like children. Back to work, guys. Back to work. So down here we have some recycled plastic bales. Something weird is happening up here, look, with the wiring. What the hell is that about? You certainly don't expect to see a mess like that, do you? Whilst you're trying to fly your drone and get nice shots, Rockline spoiling the footage with dodgy wiring as we continue to go over. We've got more offices down here. Once again, very old looking offices here at Rockline. I bet it gets quite cold in there in the winter. And then right down at the back we have lots of IB.
The workers' reactions to the drone provide one of the most revealing aspects of the video. Instead of viewing the drone as harmless documentation, some employees respond defensively, even aggressively, by throwing stones. This behavior reflects a broader psychological pattern in auditing encounters. The discomfort that arises when surveillance is reversed. Workers who are used to being monitored internally react uneasily when external scrutiny enters the frame. The creator's handling of the situation is telling. He maintains composure, avoids confrontation, and simply narrates the immaturity of the act. His restraint contrasts sharply with the worker's impulsive response, reinforcing his role as a rational observer. This deliberate calm is a tactic often employed in auditing videos. The goal isn't provocation but demonstration. By showing composure under pressure, the creator positions himself as a professional against uninformed or emotional reactions. This segment also raises an ethical question. To what extent do employees understand the legality of aerial filming? Many assume that private property rights extend into the airspace above, which, as the auditor later explains, isn't the case. The encounter thus becomes not just entertainment, but a lesson in legal literacy, emphasizing the need for awareness around drone laws and public rights.
Any lower than that. Looks like this. We've got pallets of boxes. So many, they can't fit them all under the canopy area. I think that's rolls of paper. That might be what they make the wipes from. That's the raw material. So I think goods inwards need to hurry up before it starts raining, or you're going to have some wet boxes there. There's all the areas that we can see from here really with the drone. Let's get the whole site in one shot, do a 360-degree photo for Google Maps, and move on. That was Rockline here in Redditch.
Max altitude reached.
The location of the DJ Audits keyring on this video will be on the branch just there, look. So if you are one of the first people to watch the video and you do want a keyring, good luck with that.
Are you allowed to film on site over here?
Sorry?
Are you allowed to film on site over here? Has
So-
anyone allowed you to film on site?
I can't hear what you're saying.
You can't hear what I'm saying. I just asked you, excuse me, has anyone allowed you to film on here?
I've not spoke to anybody today.
So how come you use your drone on our site?
Oh, there's no flight restrictions.
Yeah, but this is a private one, isn't it?
Private one?
Private plant, isn't it? It's a private place.
I'm not in there.
Yeah, but your drone is.
Oh, the airspace.
It's a drone, isn't it?
Beyond the social interaction, the drone footage itself offers a fascinating industrial portrait. The creator carefully documents Rockline's operational areas. The car park, office buildings, pallets of raw materials, and rolls of paper possibly used for wipes. This attention to logistical detail serves two purposes. First, it informs viewers about how such factories function. Second, it underscores how much information can be gathered visually without crossing physical boundaries. His remarks on the site's wiring issues and aging office structures introduce a subtle critique of workplace conditions and infrastructure maintenance. These observations, though minor, turn the audit into an unintended safety review, reflecting how external viewers can notice overlooked flaws. The commentary about potential rain damaging outdoor goods, for example, highlights inefficiencies in storage practices, insights that blend investigative curiosity with practical observation. This part of the video shifts from legal analysis to industrial anthropology, how factories present themselves when they don't know they're being watched. The tone remains respectful but probing. It reflects one of the central aims of auditing, to promote accountability not through confrontation, but through exposure. By the time this sequence ends, viewers feel they've toured a workplace rarely seen by the public eye.
I'm not here to, take anything.
No, I just feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable. That's why I asked you. I don't feel
Right.
comfortable. Because I know we got CCTVs in place here.
Yeah.
I know I get filmed from my company, which I find. I don't feel comfortable getting filmed by someone that I'm not. I don't know.
Oh, did the drone catch you?
Yeah.
Oh, whereabouts were you?
Where about I was? By the trailer.
Oh, do you want me to blur you out?
You can get down.
Okay, yeah. On the drone footage, I'll blur you out on the drone footage.
Your YouTube channel.
Yeah, of course. You want to have a look?
I'm not allowed to go buzz.
I'll throw it. Yeah.
The most human and instructive part of the video occurs during the direct dialogue between the drone operator and a Rockline employee. The conversation begins tensely. The worker questions filming permissions and expresses discomfort, yet it quickly evolves into a polite exchange. The creator's approach here is methodical. He answers calmly, avoids defensiveness, and introduces relatable analogies, like Google Maps, to normalize drone photography. This rhetorical move diffuses suspicion while educating the other party about legal airspace use. The employee's unease feels genuine. His concern isn't aggression, but confusion about rules and privacy. The auditor's decision to offer to blur his face shows ethical awareness and empathy, a gesture that distinguishes responsible auditors from antagonistic ones. When the worker relaxes and even shows curiosity about the YouTube channel, the tension dissolves completely. This scene exemplifies how respectful communication can transform conflict into understanding, rather than humiliating or baiting the worker, a common tactic in low-quality audits. The creator models professionalism. He even acknowledges the worker's commitment to safety protocols and restricted access. The takeaway is clear. The goal of such audits isn't embarrassment, but dialogue, testing not just authority, but also how humans navigate uncertainty and respect.
Don't waste your time.
What do you mean waste of time?
No, don't waste your time coming all the way around.
I like the DJ though.
Yeah, have a look, my friend. Thank you. There we go. We turned him around. Played a little bit dumb, just to see how far he would push things. I like the Google comparison, because once you tell them that Google took photos from above, then the only thing that Google does differently is blur faces and regs. So if I offer the blur to his face and he's still not happy, then we'll see where we go from there. But on that occasion, he was absolutely fine, wasn't he? And I liked how he was sticking to site health and safety. He was on a safe pedestrian route there, and he's definitely not allowed to come through this entrance under any circumstances, even if it was like an emergency, not an emergency, but a site security concern, somebody outside. He wasn't sure. He came to find out. He remained polite and professional. That's exactly what we like to hear. And we came to an amicable agreement there. So you'll see his face blurred on the drone footage. We didn't mention the GoPro. So that was Rockline, everybody, here in Redditch, the world-class manufacturer of wet wipes. And we didn't see any wet wipes here today. He was absolutely fine. So if you have enjoyed that...
The final minutes serve as a reflective wrap-up, both for the creator and the audience. The auditor praises a worker's polite conduct, emphasizing how professionalism and calm reasoning prevent escalation. He also highlights the importance of adhering to health and safety policies, noting that the employee followed correct pedestrian routes and maintained company protocol. This balance of critique and acknowledgement makes the closing feel fair rather than self-righteous. From an analytical perspective, this ending crystallizes the essence of the auditing genre. It's not simply about asserting the right to film, but about testing institutional responses to transparency. Rockline's eventual cooperation demonstrates progress, awareness of drone legality, communication over confrontation, and mutual respect despite initial tension. The broader message extends beyond this factory. Corporate environments can coexist peacefully with public scrutiny if both parties understand the law and approach each other with civility. The creator's calm demeanor, educational tone, and post-interaction reflection elevate the video from a simple industrial tour to a small case study in social dynamics. Ultimately, it reinforces the principle that accountability thrives not through provocation, but through patience, respect, and knowledge sharing, the hallmarks of mature auditing content.